Dodgeball, the only game inside of Rec Room where you could do everything right and still fail. Yes, that's right people, we're going to be talking about Dodgeball in today's video, and most notably, its bugs. There's going to be some bugs that we'll be talking about in today's video that have been around for years, and Rec Room still has yet to patch. Dodgeball is so broken that it's actually kind of been a meme inside the community, and some players that actually play Rec Room are literally dedicated to trying to fix Dodgeball. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a few clips and stuff like that of Rec Room players and their bugs inside of Dodgeball. It gets so crazy in here that you could hit players by doing absolutely nothing. Now, some Rec Room players by the name of Blur and Phoenix, you'll see them inside the clips that I show you guys and stuff like that, but they decided to hook me up with some Dodgeball science clips where they kind of just messed around with Dodgeball and tried to, break the game, which they successfully did, by the way. They have a few clips and stuff like that, and I'll be briefly explaining them to you. In this first clip, you'll see that Phoenix, the person that's on the enemy team, will touch the ball, then they'll go to the back of the arena, and Blur will just throw the ball wherever. Inside a Dodgeball, that hits you. Just watch for yourself.
Alright, I'm gonna throw it up. No, I'm gonna throw it up, and you try to catch it. Yeah.
Hit!
Kind of shocking, right? Very shocking. In this next clip, you'll see that the enemy team touches the ball that Blur is holding and stuff like that, and then puts their notepad on top. Look what happens.
Hit!
Now inside this next clip, it seems that whenever Phoenix actually decides to hit the ball and stuff like that, and the ball just exceeds a minimum range, he's just instantly out.
Oh.
Hit!
There's two instances where they prove that and stuff like that. It's pretty insane.
Alright, touch it, and just catch.
Hit!
Oh, fuck!
This next clip is also a good example of what I talked about in my last clip. Now in this next clip, they also demonstrate that whenever the enemy team decides to just kind of touch the ball and someone else that's not even holding the ball messes with the ball, they get hit.
Alright, now...
Kaylee, touch it.
Kaylee, touch it.
Hit!
Wait, what?
Hit!
Oh!
In this next clip, you can even take yourself out by using this actual method of breaking Dodgeball.
Alright, you ready? I'm gonna turn around. What touched me?
Now, obviously, I showed you a bunch of clips of just really one bug, and it was all kind of just with the dodgeballs that you guys can see. It seems that whenever a player actually has a ball in their hand, it's registered as that player's dodge ball. So whenever you actually touch that while it's still in their hands, they can actually kill you with it. Now, this isn't the only type of bug inside of Dodgeball as well. Lag, catch-outs, etc., can actually affect the game as well. Sometimes balls won't hit you inside of Dodgeball, but they will take you out. It sucks, but I mean, that's just what happens sometimes. A more common bug is when someone will try to catch the ball and then they'll get out. It's called a catch out and stuff like that, and it sucks. Now we're not done talking about these actual dodgeballs. There's even more bugs about them inside a dodgeball that aren't just about catching them or, not getting hit with them. If you guys ever play dodgeball sometimes, you guys will notice that on the opposite ends of the map, sometimes balls will just get stuck and won't respawn inside the middle. And not to mention, players can actually kind of abuse these actual dodgeballs and stuff like that by, flinging them really fast. Now, if we're getting a little bit more complicated inside of Rec Room, you guys can actually flick items and stuff like that with your hands and stuff. It's been a thing for a while now. But people can actually flick or, curve these actual dodgeballs as well, which make them go really fast and hit players unexpectedly. I'm pretty sure there's a video out there about cheap tricks inside of dodgeball and stuff like that, but I probably won't make that video because I'm not a dodgeball nerd, admittedly. And of course, there are more bugs, but I do want to say that I was actually getting this from a list from my Rec Room player. Dano Soup, a big advocate for fixing dodgeball bugs inside of Rec Room, had actually made a list a few years ago talking about bugs inside of dodgeball. You guys can check them out there. They did a pretty good job summarizing a lot of the bugs that I've personally seen as well, ones that you can abuse and ones that are just bugs. If Dino Soup sees this video, an updated list would be greatly appreciated, to be quite honest with you. Assuming that there are new dodgeball bugs and stuff like that, but I do want to say that a major part of this video was kind of structured around this list and the clips provided to me by Blur and Phoenix. Now, I've made an entire video about how Rec Room patches bugs inside of Rec Room, yet Dodgeball has been untouched recently. We've had bug fix updates, major bug fixes inside of updates and stuff like that, and Dodgeball is still kind of a buggy mess, to be quite honest with you. So why? Why doesn't Rec Room seem to care about Dodgeball? Now, it could really be as simple as this. Now, I want to say this. Take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm not a Rec Room developer or anything like that, but despite all these game-breaking bugs inside of Dodgeball, it may just be not worth fixing for Rec Room right now. At least that's my best educated guess on the entire situation going on right now. Maybe Rec Room just doesn't have enough time inside the timeline to actually, get started with that. Because they've been working on full-body avatars. They still have a whole Rec Room original they gotta work out. And to top that off, it's been confirmed that UI has been a big focus for, Rec Room developers recently. So no, I don't think it's because Rec Room doesn't care about Dodgeball, but the fact that they just have so many other things to improve that they just haven't got to Dodgeball yet, despite it being years. But hey, we still give it benefit of the doubt here. We'll see. It's honestly my best educated guess, or kind of what I think might be the reason as to why Dodgeball is so buggy. But to be honest with you, I have no idea. From what I've lurked and stalked around, it seems like no Rec Room developers have even talked about fixing Dodgeball or anything like that either. So, will Dodgeball have these bugs forever and ever? Who knows, maybe in a few years Rec Room will drop the Dodgeball update and they just fixed the entirety of Dodgeball. That'd be cool. But to be quite honest with you, I've been due for this video for a while now. Big shout out to everyone who's helped me make this video and stuff like that, and I really do appreciate it. And I'll admit, I'm not the biggest fan of Dodgeball, you know what I mean? I play this game sometimes and I've seen most of the bugs from my own eyes. So it's pretty uncommon inside of Dodgeball, but I won't lie, the clips that we get from Dodgeball are pretty funny, I won't lie. Of course, if you guys are more educated on Dodgeball and have seen bugs that I didn't even talk about inside today's video, then feel free to actually let me know down inside the comments below. Despite how annoying it is, the bugs are pretty funny, and I can't lie, it's pretty entertaining to see. Now, funny clips and Dodgeball bugs aside, it would be pretty cool if Dodgeball had ever ended up getting fixed, let's be honest here. And hopefully this video somewhat serves to do that and educate you guys about what's actually wrong with Dodgeball and stuff. Of course, let me know your guys' thoughts on this Rec Room original. Do you guys play it? Do you guys want to see more of it? Feel free to let me know. Hey, did you know that I have memberships? Now you guys know the whole drill. Massive shout out to all my channel members. We have a new one called Bendy RR. He is a calamari, and welcome to the actual channel membership. Goofy, Logan from Hell, Blur, Forest, S Plus Maniac, Manuel Lopez, Barry VR, Snub, Gullah_XE, FireGod82, DinoPie, Adam.exe Games, Yo It's Shaky, Hockey Boy, Jack Tutorial, Greg Stream, Sony Robot, Garlic Red, Peanut Butter, Beak3559, Chicken Prince, Noodle Official, Typical Ace of the Narrator, Potato on Skates, PPB Burning Owl, Eric OVR, Trevor A, Raphael RR, Cloud, Netflix 69, Box David, and Dozer Blade Cat. Thank you for supporting me. And of course, if you guys are a squiddling, I also appreciate your guys' support as well. Now, let's get back into the video. I read almost all my comments, so it's probably your #1 way of actually being able to reach me and stuff like that. Of course, if you guys like this video, feel free to like it. Though if you guys don't like this video, Dodgeball will stay bugged forever. Of course, y'all, when there are more bugs to report or I have more things to talk about inside of Dodgeball, I will make a follow-up video. And of course, if you guys haven't already, feel free to use code SKULL inside of Rec Room. It's SK0L, or you guys can go into my profile and click that support button. If you guys don't know, that really actually does support me, and I really do appreciate it if you guys use my code. Interested in how Rec Room patches bugs, or the new Lunar New Year shirt that I have on right now? Then feel free to actually check out my last video. It's pretty cool, and I think you guys will like it. It's also like over 8 minutes long. I've been chefing it up with these long videos and stuff like that, so if you guys are a fan of the longer form content, then feel free to support. Thank you guys for all the love, and of course, be sure to subscribe.